Hey everybody, Nick TeBock's here, owner of TeBock's landscape company serving Central Iowa. We're at our shop here today, just north of Ankeny. It's about 20 degrees outside, but it's a nice warm 60 degrees in here. Using today to teach my employees about some retaining wall blocks, but I also want to teach you, the customer, about some of the fine details that go into our construction. We just have kind of a mock wall here that we built using some leftover blocks that we have laying around. We call this a stair step here. So a lot of times when we're following grade with retaining wall, the wall when towards the end, there's going to be multiple levels. And sometimes we need to do a 90-degree corner. Problem with that is you can see we have a nice finished face here, but the block as it comes from the factory is not finished on the side. So it makes this 90-degree corner very difficult to do for most people. But for us, what we do is we actually have a block breaker, which we carry on site, and we can make our own corner blocks as we go. So we're going to take this today, we're going to put this block into our block breaker. We're going to line it up so about halfway through. We're going to tighten it down. And we're going to use our hydraulic jack over here to actually break this block. What that hydraulic press did is it actually broke our block right down the middle here, and we can actually see that we're rough here on both sides. I didn't measure. Normally I would measure. I was just using a scrap block today. That pitch would not be there. But now we can actually take this block and we can make a nice corner. So now our corner is, I'll do it the right way today. Our corner is actually finished on two sides, so it makes that 90-degree side look like it's actually finished. The other thing that we do on these stair steps is, you can see when we do the stair step, we have that same problem where this side of this block is not actually finished. That looks horrible in our opinion. We see a lot of contractors do that. They may not have a block press or just don't care about the attention to detail, but we would never leave that block the way it is. So even if we're not doing a 90-degree corner, we're still going to make a corner block. So that way when we have our stair step, everything that the customer sees here is actually going to be finished on both sides. The last step of any retaining wall is we'll take a decorative cap, and it hides all the inner workings of the block back here, but we have that same problem. You can see when we go to a stair step, this block is not actually finished. So we can actually take this block and we can put it into our press as well. Same thing, we're going to take this to the hydraulic press and break it. So now our block is nice and finished on two sides here. When we go to do our stair step, we now have that finished block that actually looks like it's supposed to be. We see a lot of guys come through, we see a lot of other contractors come through. You know, they won't go to this attention to detail. They'll take a saw, cut it straight. You see the saw marks. When you have a rough face and a smooth face, it just does not look very well finished. This is the type of attention that we like to pay attention to when it comes to our jobs. And with us, it's quality work all the way around.